The first one comes from Virgil from Parts Unknown. He didn't include his town, who writes, Mr. Corbett, why didn't you do your job when you, as Attorney General, dropped the case against Jerry Sandusky, which could have saved the victims a lot of extra suffering? Don't think it's right for you to point a finger when three are pointing back to you. And the second one comes from Paula in Lidditz, who says, since you were AG at the beginning of the Sandusky investigation, what was your role in this, and why didn't you follow through with your duties and responsibilities to see this through to the end? She goes on for a while on this and says it looks like many people, including the AG's office, dropped the ball, including you. The Sandusky investigation technically started in 1998, I suppose, with the first well, not this investigation, but the first allegations surfaced in 1998.
Right. 2001,
there were also allegations, and then those were times that you weren't in office. You were Attorney General from 1995 to 97, appointed by Tom Ridge to fill out Ernie Preate's term.
No knowledge of what had happened in 98.
Right.
And then obviously that's before 2001.
And 05 is when you then were elected and assumed office. I can't imagine the frustration you're dealing with when people try to blame you for something.
People are upset and they just go to a keyboard. We just talked off air about people go to a keyboard and they hit the send button without necessarily doing some research. And I mean, there's plenty of stories that are out there now. Harrisburg Patriot has put a timeline of everything that happened here. I became Attorney General again for the second time by election. In 2005, I took office. This case wasn't brought to our attention until after my re-election in 2008, when it was referred to us by the District Attorney of Center County.
Let me ask you one other question about the 90s time frame. From 95 to 97, any indications of a Sandusky issue?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Then when you got to the Attorney General's office in 05, did either Mike Fisher or Jerry Papert, who filled out the rest of Fisher's term after he was elected judge, give you any indication that something was brewing?
No, not at
So
all.
nothing until 08.
And if you look at the facts, there was no knowledge of it out there. This was going on. There was no knowledge of what was happening during that period of time. And it only became known again. Remember, the 98 situation was out there, and a decision was made by District Attorney Ray Grecar at the time not to prosecute the case. And I can't go into why he didn't. I don't know what the facts were, what exactly he knew.
And we can't ask him.
And we can't ask him because we don't know where he is at this point in time. When this case came in 2009, we took the referral and immediately began the investigation based upon the most recent referral at that time to the district attorney from Clinton County to Center County. And again, one case alone would have been very difficult to win against somebody with a reputation as, the next coach after Joe Paterno. I mean, everybody up there thought that he would be the successor to Joe Paterno until 1998 occurred. But he was still well thought of during that period of time. After he retired. You know what I'm troubled by? I am troubled by the fact that there are people up there who say, well, everybody kind of knew there was something wrong there. Well, why didn't they come forward?